and their sophistication are more demanding. They want better quality, they want better service, they want excellent prices, they want additional features and benefits added in, and they want it all together. We used to say, well, you can pick any two, quality, service, or price. If you want quality and service, you can't get a good price. If you want quality and price, you can't get good service, and so on. Not today. Today, there's always a company that's willing to offer more and more. How do companies survive today? How do they succeed? By exceeding their competition, by giving their customer more than anyone else is giving them. And whatever you are doing today is not enough to keep you there. Tomorrow, your competitors will be offering even better quality, even better service, even greater value. Another reason why sales are more difficult is because customers have more choices. This means that they have less urgency. They can look at your product or service, they can evaluate it, they can think about it, but they have no urgency because they know that in many cases, it's available everywhere. They can get it over here, they can get it over there, they can get it through the mail, they can get it later if they want to, and so on. And here's the final point about customers, is customers today are impatient. Have you ever noticed that you spend an enormous amount of time getting the customer to the point where they say yes, and now they want it yesterday? They didn't even know they wanted it till a few minutes ago, and now they want it yesterday. And here's what we also know, speed is important. If a customer can't get it from you fast, then they'll often say, I don't want it at all. And they'll call your competition, and they'll say, can I get it from you faster? And if your competition says, absolutely, we can get it right over to you, they'll buy from your competitor, and they never come back. So timing is very important, and this is the customer we're dealing with. We can't say, geez, I wish the customers were different. But they never will be different. They will be even more so. In another session, I said that you are the president of your own personal professional sales corporation. You're in business for yourself. You are totally responsible. You're self-employed. This is your business. Your product is your own services and your ability to sell. Your company has one employee, yourself. And your job is to go into the marketplace and maximize the product or service you, in the marketplace, get the very most for the amount of work that you do. Well, since you're the president of your own business, it's a very important self-image modification. Your job is what? Well, the purpose of a business is not to make a profit, as many people think. The purpose of a business is to create and keep a customer. All efforts of the business are aimed at creating and keeping customers. If a business creates and keeps a lot of customers in a cost-effective way, then the business survives and thrives. It makes a profit. However, the profit is the result. It is not the aim. You, as the president of your own company, have the same purpose. Your job is to create and keep customers. Your whole success is determined by your ability to first create them and then to keep them. And this is bringing us to one of the most important breakthroughs in understanding highly successful sales, how and why the top 10% of salespeople get there and stay there. Here's a question for you. What is the hardest and most expensive of all sales that you make? And the answer is, not to cut it too fine, the answer is the first sale. The first sale is the hardest and most expensive sale to make. You have to spend more time and treasure, as they say. You have to invest more time in calls and callbacks. You have to spend more money on advertising and promotion and resources. It requires a tremendous effort to get that first sale from a cold customer who has not bought from you before, all the way through all the competition, all the negotiating, all the differences in features, benefits, and prices, and to finally get the customer to buy. But here's the question. What is the most important sale? What's the most important sale? The most important sale is the second sale. The second sale is where the customer tells you, like a stamp of approval, that you have actually delivered what you promised in the first sale. You see, in a way, you can get the first sale as the result of luck, aggressiveness, advertising, promotion, promises, a perception in the customer's mind, expectations that the customer has, and so on. So the first sale...